What's going on, fellas? Jimothy Spyder, as always, joined by my partner, LeRoy Cannonball. We got a good one today, big guy. That's right, Spyder. They got us out here in these Skyrim streets. And while having never played the game, I know there's a lot of violence, a lot of carnage. So I'm already pumped up, and I'm on board with this idea. Oh yeah, a lot of violence to come, I'm sure. Production didn't leave many notes, but they did say the title of the series is Road Trip to Riften. Well, that's great, because I don't know what that means, but, you know, like I said, I'm on board, and I did see in that character creation screen that we are the Kashit, or I should say a Kashit spider. It's not, you're not saying that it's Kashit. That's what I said, Kashit, that's what we are. It's not Kashit, it's Kashit. It's not Kapoop. What you're saying is the bad word for poop. It's Kashit. I'm still not hearing a difference, but I do hope we find a cat woman. If that works out, a little Kashit girlfriend would be great. I'm gonna need you to stop cursing, like now, because we've probably already used up what we're supposed to get for the video in terms of monetary, from production. We're gonna have to use all of that on your bleeping you out, because you don't do your research. And speaking of research, actually, a little bit of Skyrim history lesson. So we're gonna bash this guy's face in. Look at this. Oh yeah, this is the action right here. Quickly dead, and, quickly probably relieved of his armor here. Let's see if I guess we're already armored up, but give me that gold, young man. Back to what I was saying, this is Ember Shard Mine, Cannonball. And, the pilgrims, the Skyrim pilgrims, when they came down from the Skyrim Mayflower, of course, they were gonna call this place Fireglass Yours, instead of Ember Shard Mine. But don't forget, the Bard's College put the kibosh on that idea, as, they had a band at the time, very successful, called Fireglass Yours. So, there's licensing issues, just problems galore, and so they ended up not going with that name. I was only somewhat listening because I do get mesmerized by the bloodshed here, by the violence and carnage and the piling of dead bodies early. But I don't see how there's licensing issues in naming a mine. I'm not keeping up with that. What I will say is I have listened to a little bit of that material from Fireglass Yours, and you know what? That lute player, can we shut this guy up for a minute? Sometimes in music, Spyder, it's more important to have some space between the notes. It makes the notes more meaningful, and this lute guy, this guy, he's obviously in the mirror all day, just loves himself. I don't want to know what he does in the bathroom when he sees a reflection of himself, but let's just say we could kind of adjust that fader, Spyder. That's an interesting take, for sure. Very unique to, you don't want the main instrument to be playing. So, we all have our musical tastes and preferences. As Footage Man, another man down here takes down a Doughblade kill into the water. That's pretty good. That's a nice cinematic experience, Cannonball. And I do like the kill cams. We've seen a couple kill cams early, and stumbling on some loot here. Can't get enough of those chocolate gold coins. They're not chocolate, so stop that immediately. And they put this little pipsqueak in front of guarding this place. Yeah, good luck. What I like to call a 4-hitter quitter. And that's pretty useful, him just having the key right there. Yeah, and this might be, quote, immersion breaking, but why do we have the guy who's guarding the gate, physically holding on to the key? God forbid something happens to him, and it did. But why don't we plan ahead for that worst case scenario? Hide the key somewhere else? Hell, even just pipe that little key up his pooper, so it's not as easy to find. You know what I'm saying? We get an intruder in, and we're just basically, if you kill this guy, you get all our stuff. It's poor planning at worst, and maybe at best an oversight. I don't have much to add to that, but I have one thing. How do you know Footage Man didn't dig that out of his pooper? We can't be exactly sure. as this poor man was just working at the forge. He's just a blue-collar worker. He's probably getting a check from the bandits who own this mine. We'll check in. Maybe production can get some... Oh, yep, production coming through here saying he had 6 children, Cannonball. Wouldn't hurt a fly. So, it's pretty sad that he went down. You are who you associate yourself with, Spyder. I'm not gonna feel misery or empathy for a criminal, in my mind. And, you know, if he wanted to live, he should have worked on his body a little bit more, because he didn't... This guy, too. Sliced down in hot blood. It's not cold blood. It's definitely not cold blood. You know cats run hot all the time, and we are a Kash. Alright, again, it's... Moving forward, I don't know why we even stepped in here. This is supposed to be the road trip to Riften, so if we can get production to talk to Footage Man a little bit, stay on the kind of the trail, and not just be going... I mean, he might just be grabbing supplies. Hopefully that's it, because it is kind of a bit of a trip here. Alright, what the hell is this? We got a Drake sample playing over the top, which, I mean, doesn't even make sense, guys. You know, I'm always poo-pooing on the people that run this account, on the footage that's brought to us and edited together, and maybe put a little bit more effort in. And guys, if that is your effort, throwing in 4 seconds of a Drake clip of a song that doesn't even... It's not even relevant to what we're doing. We're not going home, guys. So I'm not going to hold on. If the song was just hold on, we're going to Riften, I mean, that makes sense. And with AI now, you probably could have done that, but you're lazy. You just grabbed a hit off the radio that's like 15 years old. I mean, if you're going to make edits like that, just don't make any edits. How about that? There's my note for the video. It's valid. I mean, everything he said was valid, to be honest. I do love that song. But at least we're out here in this beautiful grass. It feels a lot better than being... I get claustrophobic in those mines, in those mountains, Cannonball. Or, mountain caves, I should say. Yeah, it does feel good. You know, we got running water. That's always good. Place to, if you gotta, you know, drop trow and make a little number 2. I don't think we're gonna find many litter boxes out here for the Kashyyyk, as you, and that probably would have been actually the time. Oh, hold on, we got some action here. Kill cam. Watch out, that might be rabies. Yeah, it's funny you brought up rabies. I had a bundle of rats in my garage. These rats became my babies, Cannonball. But I was having trouble remembering to feed them at times. You know, I was trying to brainstorm. How could I put together a way that I could always remember? I mean, I'm not following how you became close to rats in your garage, why you even had rats in your garage, but here we go. More action. With the kick to the throat. I mean, I don't even know if he had to be sliced after that. That kick to the throat probably just insta-killed him. But I mean, I guess go ahead, Spyder. Yeah, so my idea was, what if I got some mouse traps? Because once they take the food off, it would trigger a sound that I could hear inside. And then I know, oh, my babies need to be fed. Let me get out there and throw them some kibble or a peanut butter, whatever. I think the viewer at home, and I mean definitely me, I've already seen what probably happened, what transpired here. But carry on. Well, so the biggest thing is, since I'm inside, I can't really hear it. I had to get the strongest, like, military-grade mouse traps. I'm pretty sure these were actually traps to get, like, bomb dogs in the war. And now they're sold over the counter at a premium, I should say. Another man just getting sliced up. That's why you don't draw a bow on footage, man. I mean, he's got bloodthirst. He's got... And this guy waiting for us to turn around. Very noble. Yeah, I do like that he's just kind of waiting like, hey, I hit you a couple times. Are you there? All right, let's battle. And then gets mowed down. Anyway, these mouse traps, as again, we're just going into someplace. I'm not understanding why we're going in. This isn't what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, all for the blind. So this is a blind man. This, I don't think I could sign off on you killing a blind man, footage man. Now, when it comes to blind people, I have, it's thrown around as kind of like common lore that being blind can help your other senses. I've always wondered if that's true, if we could get a blind guy to write in. What? How would a blind guy write in? He's blind, Cannonball. I mean, maybe call in. Maybe he could call in. So I get these 1,000 PSI, I mean, I think they were 1,000,000 PSI mousetraps. So I'm definitely going to hear when they take that food, snap, go back out. The problem is... Everybody knows what the problem is, Spider. You killed the animals you became close with. As it's cold, we're seeing that ice freeze. We got this woman, very fierce looking. I mean, she's just eating these. But eventually, I mean, everything has to fall if you keep chopping it. And so she dies. As a hero, I'd say. Couple level ups here, just going quick armsman. Get stronger, why not? This poor fella has got to fight with us. After the free health upgrade, now we're stronger. And kept using that cold snap curse. I guess you could say he was cold as ice, Cannonball. Cold as ice. I heard you the first time, Spider. You don't have to say that twice. Another woman. It is interesting how many women are out here battling. I mean, it was a different time. And some of them are kind of weighty up top, if you know what I'm talking about. We saw a little bit of... Can we put that up on the Jumbotron? Footage man checking, making sure he's not on the cheesiest, easiest difficulty, because he is, like, putting these people through a grinder with that war axe. I'm somewhat interested in that too, production. I mean, we have the Jumbotron. Why not throw her up there? Little still shot. Look at this, Cannonball. Oh, yeah. I'm a fan. Even though she is newly deceased. Sure, we could find something in common. We go stumbling on more women and an orc. Now, thinking about orcs that you got to remember, and right off the top, we're seeing this up close and personal. They're ugly as sin. I mean, that might be your father there, Spider. But let's pop open this gate to this wolf for some reason. I mean, the bloodlust continues as just a crack to the face. And this feels like animal abuse, Spider. Yeah, hide this clip from PETA. We don't condone that. Beating up, killing a caged animal. And again, I killed my babies. Which, by the way, the whole reason that started was when I got them taxidermied afterwards, because, of course, I didn't want to ever lose them. The taxidermist said they were filled with rabies, and I was quite lucky, as that man was not falling off a cliff onto his backside. I was quite lucky that the rats themselves didn't end up ever biting me. I don't know. I mean, the way your brain works sometimes, they might have. You might have undiagnosed rabies. As coming up here on The Last Man. Production giving us the nod, saying this is about it, guys, for this one. And I like it. Let's get that venom going. Let's poison the mother effer. Oh yeah, you would like to battle? Well, guess what? I can stop time and apply frostbite poison I got from a spider onto my war axe. Good luck. Real main character type energy, real main character type abilities, and look at this. Leaving them there, kind of doing the fentanyl. I'm sure the doctor who will do the autopsy on this young man will end up discovering he ended up being more poison than man at the time of death. I'm talking blood poison content was 83%. Poison content, that's a great way to end this video. Poison content, garbage content, kind of what you turned out this video, but I think if we're going to give out notes to production, I'm going to give you a note. Let's not spend half the video talking about dingy rats if we get another opportunity to do one of these. I hope we do. I mean, I'm having a good time. We made some progress. You can see right there. I mean, we're making it around this mountain, Cannonball. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.